right, perfect. Looks good. What's up?
Were you serious about that kid coming to Casey? Oh, okay.
Really good. All right, everybody. Time winding down here on the warm-up session. 50 seconds remaining, and we'll get cleaned up and get going here. Stars game 3 this weekend. 2 games back-to-back yesterday against Wichita, followed up by this midday tilt with the Saints. Saints have had a couple games this weekend as well. I think yesterday they played Bantam Red. Beat them, did not beat them. Lost 2-1. Yep, 2-1. And then a couple games against, I think St. Louis Eagles are in town as well.
It looks like they lost.
Lost that game, yeah.
They played them yesterday.
Got it. So we will, the horn sounds, we'll get 15 minutes on the clock and we'll get going here. Stars out in their full red kits in this always tough matchup against the KC Saints. It'll be interesting to see here how this new lineup stacks up against some taller competition. Do you want a video from right here? And I'll switch shots with you.
If you want to switch.
Whatever is best for you.
No, you. You guys record and pay for other people. You guys, wherever you want to go.
I'm gonna. I can talk from anywhere. So if that's, I think that's a good spot. So I'll switch spots with you. All right. Looks like Clayton's gonna start in goal today. Are they gonna split time? Do you think, or will they go full? All right. 15 minutes on the clock. Looks like Stars are gonna wheel out there with Bunty, Swan, Roar up front, and Hap and Dighton on the blue line. Clayton and net. Referee going to check both directions, and we'll get going. Bunty takes the face-off. It's tied up on the dot, and Saints come away with it. Going to rush the zone. Furious sticks as Hap creates a turnover in the slot, and Swan chips one not out. Saints keep it in, cycle it around. Dighton's going to chase. He will be first one there, loses a stick. Hap comes in to fly back up. Saints turn it around, kick it out high slot as that shot is deflected by Celia Swan up into the net. Good challenge there as early shot opportunity there for Saints. Good look on net. Good start here from the Saints defensively, or from the Stars defensively, excuse me. Running clock again, 15 minutes. We're running right through 14:10 here as we just got started. Holman, Shimonik, and Burnett out there now as Burnett's going to kick it back to Shimonik. Goes through him towards Holman. Hap and Dighton are going to stay out there. Hap tumbles over the blue line. And Dighton's going to pinch and get one up to Holman. Holman's going to go with some speed up the near boards and back one into the zone. That's on net. And Saints goalie decides to cover as Holman's dump. He follows it up real aggressively with a chase. And Saints goalie had no choice but to cover up. Face off to the right of the Saints goalie now. Bunty to take that. Bunty, Coley, and Hodgson out there now. Hoffine and Mills back on the blue line. That clearing attempt is actually on net, so icing will be waived. Stars struggling to get it out of the zone, and through the high slot here, toe drag. Backhand attempt goes wide. Stars are going to have to be really, really good with these clearing attempts today. Nothing soft out of the zone. Archer up to Hodgson, through his stick to center ice as Saints go D to D, and we'll shoot one in. Mills ties up his man on the near boards. Bunty kicks one up towards Coley. Coley going to get a couple chances at it, and Saints backhands one all the way around. Hoffine will get there. There will be two Saints pressuring. Again, another weak clearing attempt is kept in by the Saints. Mills through the middle. Shot deflected. Beautiful save by Clayton Wankum. As a shot from the high slot was redirected, changed direction and speed, and he was able to get a late blocker on that one. Beautiful by Clayton. Here comes Dighton now. Dighton going to take the zone. Poke check brought out to neutral zone where Josh will have to recollect and dump. Stars in the near corner now. As Celia takes a hit, but not before she's able to dump it a little deeper into the zone. That clearing attempt by Saints goes up into the netting for a whistle. Clock tumbling through 11:35 left in the first. Stars get a change. Looks like we'll have Dighton and Rubo on the blue line with Bunty, Burnett, and Shimonik up front. Bunty to take the face-off to the right of the Saints goal. That puck is swept back to center ice where Rubo tried to bank one up to Shimonik. Does a nice job getting in the way of the Saints defense who caught that bank pass with a lot of speed. Another sweeping poke check. Centering attempt goes through the crease and to the far wall. Burnett now going to be the first one to that puck. Takes the cross check from behind. No call as Saints clears one all the way down the ice for a whistle. Faceoff will go all the way back down the ice to the right of the Saints goal. Holman, Coley, and Hodgson out there now. Happ and Hoffine on the blue line.
Two players.
Saints take the faceoff and come out of the zone with it. As Happ now will control. Happ to Coley. Tied up in his skates. Happ pinches. Gets a deflection on it. And Josh is able to stir up the pot in center ice. Saints, though, come away with it and dump it in for a chase. Happ now will go around the boards. Happ takes a hit, but is able to chip it out of the zone, and that will give Holman an opportunity to show his speed on the near boards. Holman is flying down the ice, takes a hit, stands up strong, as Hoffine will hold the zone. Chip one back towards Hodgson. Hodgson midboards, far side. Will get one farther in the zone for Holman to chase. Hoffine able to hold the zone. Sends one towards the net, deflected towards Coley. That fell right to his stick, but bouncing puck. Griffin Happ now kicks one into the zone. As that clearing attempt will go all the way down for another ice. Good pressure from the Stars here. Blue line looks good. Forecheck looks good. And fresh set of wheels coming on the ice. I think we're still too short today, right, Stream? Avery and Audrey off playing in their, I believe, their finals this weekend for the Storm. I think so. Face off back to the blue line where Rubo tries to hold the zone. And it ultimately gradually comes out, but Bunty creates a turnover right on the blue line as this puck is just ping-ponging around the Stars' offensive blue line. Mills now going to get chased back into his own zone, going to fly below the net. Another weak clearing attempt. Just gets to the blue line and not out. Still not out. And that will creep towards the goal as Clayton elects not to come out of his net. And the Saints get a last-ditch backhanded sort of poke at the puck. Goes right underneath Clayton's pads for the save and a whistle. Another example, the Saints blue line is very strong, and weak clearing attempts will be turned around and into opportunities for the opposing Saints team. Face off back to the blue line. Happ gathers behind the net. Tried to send one around. It's deflected up into the net for another whistle. Holman, Burnett, Shamanic out there now. Dighton and Happ guarding the blue line. Face off one of the near boards. Dighton going to scoop it up, take a hit. Again, not out. Shot goes just wide of Clayton. Saints now have it below Clayton's net. Happ in pursuit. Able to get in the way of that pass. Beautiful job as Holman chases it down in the far corner now. Centering attempt intercepted by Happ, who's able to loft one to center where Burnett will get there. Oh, just out of Burnett's reach. Happ going to pinch now. Able to gather it far zone. Will take it towards the net, and he's tripped. Had a leg out right in front of a referee. No call. Dighton backtracking now up to Holman. Holman turns it over now as that was offsides. No whistle. Saints going to create a shot. Dangling through the center. Happ stands his man up. And the Stars come out of the zone. Holman now going to go wide with speed. Get a shot. Save. Still behind the Saints net as the Saints look to clear. But foretracking pressure there gets a shot across the goal mouth. No sticks on the ground, and Stars not able to punch that one home. Hodgson collects and sends one in deep. Saints will come out of their zone, have a great exit pass. Dighton late on the ice. but is able to recover and get control of the puck. Dighton now with speed. He's going to take the zone. He's there with Coley. Dighton dangling through all the defense. Nobody there to help as Saints come out. If they hustle, it'll be 3-on-2. Dangling through all the defense. And a shot goes wide. And Clayton's able to dive backwards and grab the puck and freeze it. Wonderful job by Clayton Lankham. As Saints offense just goes right through the waving sticks of the Stars defense. Need to put a body on those charges, otherwise it's going to be dangles for days. Bunty now out to Hoffine. Hoffine's got speed. He's in alone. Defenseman crashing in on him with a massive, oh, wow, what a poke check. A lot of speed on the back end of this Saints defense. Gabe now, far corner, not able to get control or get a centering pass as Saints lofted out to center. Rubo's going to have to backtrack. Rubo now under pressure, sends one up towards Bunty. Bunty going to go zigzag. And Saints create the turnover at center ice. There's another nice pass, but Celia ties her man up. Through the high slot here. Stars able to get it out to center ice. Roar pins his man. As puck switches up. And Saints dumping for a chase. Hoffine's going to get there. He's got a split second before he needs to make a decision. Chips one up to Roar, who is able to get it out. Not able to create a breakout, but at least able to get out of the zone. Now Holman going to carry the zone. He's going to get wide, and he's going to get to the net. On the backhand, shot, save. The rebound is cleared back to the blue line where Happ holds the zone, sends one towards the net, just deflected wide. As another Saints clearing attempt goes back to center ice. Rubo up to Shimonik. Shimonik not able to handle it, and that goes in for offsides. Whistle sounds, clock tumbling down through 3:30 here left in the first. It's good end-to-end action here from both teams. Holman, neutral zone face-off, goes back to Mills, hits him in the shoulder, and he sends one, as he controls it, sends one into the zone. Burnett loses an edge. Happ now backhands one up to Holman. Beautiful job. Holman's going to take the zone, get a slap shot off that goes over the net. Big shot. Centering pass. Now back to the blue line. Mills sends one in, deflected just wide, as Josh got a nice deflection on that. Happ now holds the zone, sends another backhander in behind the net, and Shimonik will chase. As that bank shot does carry the zone. And here come the Saints. Happ gets a stick on it. Beautiful diving play last second. But here come the Saints. They gather the rebound and get a goal. A shot goes in. Massive deflection in front of Clayton. And Clayton was screened by 3 Stars plus 1 Saints player. Really had no shot at that one. I don't think he even saw it. 0 back check by the Stars creates an opportunity there out front all alone with time. And the Saints capitalize, get the first goal of the game. Stars were really grinding in the offensive zone and just kind of left the back end up to dry as Saints now collect this face-off in their own zone. Hodgson, Hoffine, far boards, going to gain control under a little bit of pressure. Sends one towards Hodgson, who had dug in just a little too deep, chasing the play. Saints loft one out. Dighton will control. He's taken off the puck, but is able to get it out of the zone. Puck comes into the Star zone as Hoffine gathers. Hoffine pushing the body. Bunty now flying support near corner, but Saints have got control of the puck below the Stars net. And Hodgson and Hoffine able to create a disturbance to get it out. Coley now going to take the zone. Has Hoffine behind him. Sends a shot in wide and goes back for a change. Roar comes out now as Saints create a breakout. Celia in pursuit now. Nice back check by Bunty. And here comes Celia. She has Roar, excuse me. Saints take the zone. More toe dragging through all the stars. Whoa, big hit from Caruso Dighton. And he did play the puck, but he had his arms up high through the head. And that will probably be more than just the 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 and 10 already. Already called it. So Caruso will be done for the next 10 minutes. So that'll take him out for the rest of this period and 10 of the 15 minutes in the second period. As the right idea with the wrong execution. Stars are going to be shorthanded here for the remaining 35.6 seconds of this first period. Hoffine and Rubo out there with Burnett and Homan. Saints to the power play on the Caruso Dighton roughing and 10-minute misconduct. Faceoff comes near corner. Hoffine sends one around and not out, but Burnett tries to chip it last minute, doesn't get there. Rubo now, he's going to come around the net with speed and send one in the air. Now, if Holman can hustle, he'll get there. Can he get there before? Yes, he will. Shorthanded Holman. Backhand. No. And Burnett tried on the follow-up. Got to hustle back now. Oh, lucky as the Saints are not able to connect on the breakout pass. Give the Stars an opportunity to regather as the whistle sounds and the horn sounds for the end of the first period. So a lot of action there. Homan gassed after that full 200-foot sprint. Try to capitalize on a shorthanded breakaway. 55 seconds remaining on the initial roughing penalty to Caruso Dighton. As teams meet up for first intermission. Good hard-fought first period there from the Stars. So as we get started here in the second period, Stars will still have to kill 55 seconds of shorthandedness. Faceoff comes back to the Stars' blue line. Rubo shipped one up to Bunty, but just wasn't quite there. As Bunty goes in aggressively on the far boards. Bank shot up to Rubo. Rubo chips it all the way down the ice for what will be an icing call. All in all, not bad, as running clock here will chew up about 20 seconds, as it doesn't look like anybody's in any rush to drop this puck. So time winding down on the remaining 20 seconds of this Stars penalty. Holman, face-off one behind his net. Hap late to that pickup as Saints set it up. And now, if Coley can get on his horse, he'll have another shorthanded opportunity. He has Holman in the center. And Stars pinch on the blue line, get a deflection towards the net as the penalty now is all killed. Mills sends another one on net, which goes wide. And we're back to full strength. Roar chips one towards Coley. Coley centering to Holman. Not there. Mills is going to hold the blue line. Loft one towards the net. That's picked out of midair and ultimately shipped out of the zone. And now Stars again, shorthanded, odd man break for the Saints as they go zigzag, tic-tac-toe, back and forth. Ultimately, that shot goes wide. Coley now up to Holman. Holman's going to have the zone. Cannot be offsides when you have control of the puck, but apparently you can be. Whistle sounds for offsides, and faceoff comes out to center ice. Bunty, Hodgson, and Swan out there now with Hoffine and Rubo. Saints will control the faceoff and send one around behind their own net. Bunty holds the zone, far boards, mid boards, tries to get one on net as that's deflected up and into the netting. As we decide what to do with that puck that just went in. There we go. Puck return successful. Face off now to the right of the Saints goal. Bunty wins it back towards the blue line. Hodgson tied up as puck again ping-ponging through middle ice. Great play by Archer Hoffine to switch the field and bank one up towards Hodgson. Bunty now cleans up. And Talia now applying pressure. That puck comes out to center ice and will be flicked in by Rubo. Offside. Another whistle here. Clock goes through 11:45 remaining in the second. Saints have a 1-0 lead. Face-off comes out to center ice as Emmett chases it. Centering attempt goes not all the way through as car crash at center ice. Holman takes out two players plus his stick, but is able to regather and apply pressure below the Saints net. Burnett now chipping. Saints going to try to backhand it out. Holman dumps it back in. Burnett now has options. Burnett to the front. Shimonik kicks one towards the goal. Out in front from the blue line now. Goal! Oh, it's waved off. He's waving it off. He's waving it off with a high stick. That is ridiculous. Horrible call. Horrible call. Awful call. That was their stick. Unbelievable. We got it on video. We'll look at it later. We'll check it out later. We'll issue apologies if we're wrong, but we're never wrong. We're never wrong. We're always right. Oh, as Rubo's shot from the blue line gets deflected into the goal. And the goal is waved off due to a Stars high stick. And we'll put air quotes around that. Saints now sending one towards the Stars goal. Near corner now as Hoffine gains control. Gets one out to Coley. Coley is not able to get out of the zone, and that puck goes far side where it does go out momentarily and chip back in for a whistle. So teams will get a change here as the clock goes through 9:30 left in the second. Well, that is the formula. Shots on goal from the blue line, right? And I think that's what it's going to take to beat this Saints goalie. But let's see if the Stars can regroup. Half now, far corner. Going to send one into the middle. Golly, dangerous. As Saints now gain control again. Have it in the near corner. Going to get it out to a wide open player on the far side. Salia does a nice job of checking that side. Hap now has time. Lofts one up towards Bunty. That falls right onto his stick. Bunty not able to control, but will apply forechecking pressure as Roar goes flying into the Saints net. That net is off. Nobody sees it. So Stars collect. Saints put the net back on the moorings, and Bunty with a late charge, not able to get in on the distracted Saints goalie who was tidying up his office. Would have been a fun little way to score. Half now below his own net. Swan in pursuit. Backhander to the center, and Holman intercepts. Just gets outside of Holman's reach as Shimonik stands his man up at center ice. Half now controlling up to Holman. Holman turns it over right on the blue line, and Saints collect and gather. Pass through center ice. Half in pursuit. Saints go around the Stars' defense again. Centering pass is collected and pushed up to Burnett. Burnett now up to Emmett. Emmett takes the zone. Going to get a shot. That goes wide. Cycles around to the blue line where the Stars are changing and not able to hold the zone. Rubo, beautiful job, fresh off the bench, able to intercept that Saints rush and chip one all the way down. That will go for an icing. And whistle sounds. 7 minutes remaining in the second period. Still 1-0 Saints. Stars had a goal in this game wiped off the board due to a high stick. And from what we can tell, they've done a good job of erasing the mindset there and getting back after it. Hoffine and Rubo out there now with Coley, Hodgson, and Bunty. Hoffine controls it behind his own net, chips it up soft midboards to Hodgson, doesn't get all the way to him. Stars having a heck of a time getting out of their own zone. Saints starting to do whatever they want with the puck in their own zone here as another clearing attempt is going to go all the way down. Icing is waved off, however. Only one Stars player forechecking here, Coley, and he is successful in keeping the puck. Coley working hard, far corner, going to turn around and get a centering attempt. Right on net, Hodgson right there. Oh, boy. Great effort single-handedly by Bryn Coley in the far corner, as for about 15 seconds was the only Stars player forechecking. It's successful and got a centering pass to a couple Stars players who were wreaking havoc in front of the Saints net. No, gosh, where are the forecheckers? As Celia chops one in on net, and Saints freeze it. For a whistle. 5:15 remaining in the second period. Happ and Mills out there now with Roar, Holman, and Celia. Face-off goes midboards far side. Swan pinches. Roar able to hold it in temporarily, and Saints kick it out. Mills back to Roar. Roar looking up now. He's going to take the zone. Sends one weak and wide of the net for Celia to chase. Happ pinches to keep it in the zone and backhands one towards Swan. Swan now centering attempt. Nobody home. Holman, a lot of bunching up in the middle of the ice here. Stars need to spread out as Saints get control and back it out. Happ will chase. He's got a minute to look and survey. Up to Swan, past her. Ping pongs back to Happ, who gets a lofted backhander out to center ice. And now turnovers created. Holman's going to be in one-on-one. He's going to be in alone. Holman, backhand. Goal! Beautiful! Let's go! Let's go! That's going to be an assist from 34. Griffin Happ and Josh Holman buries it.
Go!
Outstanding from Josh Holman. Outstanding work from Josh Holman, who is so strong on the puck. Goes crashing through and around the Saints defense. And now Shimonik creates a turnover. He sends a backhanded centering attempt towards Burnett. that does not get all the way through. Bunty stands up tall on the blue line and dumps one back in deep. We've got a 1-1 game here as Rubo sends one on net from the blue line. Another great opportunity. Kicked aside. Shimonik centering attempt whiffed as Saints loft one out and get to center ice. And dump and chase as Rubo is met in the near corner by his Saints player. Clearing attempt not successful, but here comes Rubo. Is going to dangle through the middle and able to get one out to center ice, luckily. Burnett forecheck pressure is eluded. Rubo pinches. Wonderful neutral zone awareness there from Rubo. As Dighton is out now. Dighton saves. Wow, what a save by Clayton. Dighton got turned around with one man behind him as another arm in the air for a penalty. And this will be on Saints. So tripping on Bunty? No. There's two guys going to the bench? Yeah. Looks like we'll have 5-on-5 hockey and offsetting penalties to both Stars and Saints. Maybe some rough stuff in the corner that the ref wanted to get control of. So we'll remain 5-on-5 full strength with 2:13 to play in the second. Holman gets control of the faceoff and is going to stick with it. Wow, strong on the dot from Josh Holman. Not surprising as Hoffine lofts one in for his teammates to chase. Coley now in pursuit. Hodgson on the near side. Saints choose to reverse the cause as Hap pinches and able to keep it in the zone. Still battling far boards, and he's able to get one down to Coley. Coley now with options. Front of the net. Right to Hodgson's stick. Golly. Great play from Varen Coley, and now Saints are going the other direction. Hoffine, poke check, out front. Gets control of it. He's got an outlet. And that deflects dangerously through the middle as the Saints regather on the blue line and dump it around. Hoffine's going to get another crack at this. He's pushed off the puck as Coley gets in the mix and able to get one out of the zone. And Hodgson now is going to push one up towards center ice. And Saints chip one out to center ice. Hap stands up tall on the blue line as the Saints dump it and bank it around him. Hoffine will chase. 55 seconds to play in the second period here. Midboards up to Roar. Roar misplays it, but that luckily comes out. Hap's going to loft another one to center ice. That's going to go all the way down. It's not going to have enough energy. Another quick whistle for icing. Make everybody do all that work and then blow the whistle. It is a crowd. And he's going to kill the last 30 seconds of this period while everybody gets organized. Face off down in the Star zone now. Saints going to kick it back to the blue line for a shot. Deflected wide as Bunty got in on that. Salia now battling below the Stars goal. That's going to kick out. 5 seconds. 4, 3, out in front. Saints going to try to create an opportunity from the blue line. And there's your horn. As the Stars get 2 goals in that period. Only one of them counted. And we will hit the second intermission with a little momentum. All right, Stars on 3. They're out. And first 5 come out for the Stars. Third period getting ready to start here. Clayton, beautiful job in that second period. Couple really tough shots, couple odd man breaks, and he stood the test. 12 minutes on the clock now as we'll go 12 minutes stop clock for the third period again with the game tied 1-1. Whistle sounds. Both goalies are ready. Stars are going to line up Mills and Dighton with Holman, Burnett, and Shimonik. Stars control the face-off, but the Saints ultimately get the zone. In towards the net, high and tall. Wonderful save from Clayton again. As Saints burn into the Stars zone and get a shot right out of the gates. Saints burn into the Stars zone, get a shot. Holman now wins the draw to near corner. That's backed out to the blue line. Sent towards the net, but it bounces in on Clayton as nobody chasing to the corner. Stars fully flat-footed again, and they're able to get out of the zone. Here comes Holman. Holman's going to take the zone. He's pushed off the puck. Burnett cleans it up, and here we go. Saints are out again. Julian's going to burn it. Oh, he's going to lose control of the puck. Ultimately, he's going to get it back, and he is back to the blue line. That goes through Dighton, near boards now, all the way around as a goofy bounce gets around Saints player, and now Dighton's going to get out of the zone. Dighton with speed is going to take it wide, and backhand centering attempt doesn't get all the way through as Shimonik forced to get on his horse to gather control of that puck. He gets one over to Mills. Mills through the center of the ice. Nobody home as Saints are going to gain the zone again. Mills swipes at it, misses. Shot wide. Centering attempt. Up over Clayton as Coley now has it. He's out to Bunty. That will get out to center ice where Bunty controls and backhands one up and out. That's going to get waved off. So no icing as Stars chase and are able to keep it in the zone. Saints back one out. Hodgden, center ice. Bunty supporting. Rubo backhands one up, stands up tall on the body, as now Happ just out of his reach, and he was gone with Coley. Saints cycle it around. They're going to have an opportunity now. Happ goes into the far corner. Centering attempt wide as where is our defense? Saints all alone on the back door. Happ now gets one up midboards to Hodgden, but not out. Happ's going to try again to Hodgden. Again, not out. And Saints are going to cycle it in deep. And Happ needs to get there because nobody's supporting. Happ pushes his man off the puck, pins it up the near corner. It's pinned. And it comes out eventually where Happ controls. He's got time now. Sends one up through the middle. Turned over. Shot. Save. Good Lord, we need those passes up the boards. Rubo, big hit as the physicality is picking up now in the third period. Coley, great job digging it out of the near boards to clear out of the zone and relieve that pressure. Great job from Varin on the near boards. As that passing attempt through center ice goes all the way down for an icing. Clock stops at 8:43.
Making me nervous.
Third period jitters are setting in. Hoffine and Dighton on the blue line. Swan, Holman, and Rohr out there up top. Face-off one over towards the far boards where Josh gathers. Tries to send one in on net. That's deflected. Not all the way through. Dighton holds the blue line twice as that comes back out to the neutral zone now. Boy, Roar had a chance. Far corner, chips one to the center, doesn't get all the way through, and the puck is stuck behind and below the Saints net. Clearing attempt goes through Dighton's legs and out to the neutral zone, where Roar now gets pulled off the puck. Holman sends one all the way down and around for Celia to chase. Back to the blue line. Dighton's not able to hold the zone. He will chase under a little bit of pressure. He's going to reverse the cause all the way up to Roar. That bounces past Roar to Holman. Holman gets control, sends one on net, blocked. Takes a hit, sends one down and around. That will get out of the zone again for Dighton. Dighton will gather, send one up towards Burnett. He's not able to handle it. Ping pongs back to Dighton. And Saints will send it in deep. Hoffine to chase. He will get there first. Chip one up the boards and not out. He's going to get another chance at it. This time it is out, and he goes through with speed. Roar collects and dumps, but not before a player's offsides. Burnett, Bunty, and Shimonik out there now with Mills and Rubo. Neutral zone face-off, Bunty to take it. Saints control. D to D. Breakout created and intercepted by Shimonik. Shimonik going to send one on net. Goes deflected wide. Beautiful awareness through the neutral zone there as Shimonik is able to intercept the breakout pass. Burnett now over to Rubo. Rubo through center ice to Bunty. Bunty wasn't expecting it. Got through his stick and goes in deep. And he will have to chase. Shimonik and Bunty on the forecheck. And here comes Saints. Saints go past Rubo. Rubo ties up his man beautifully. Loses his stick as a result, but mission accomplished. As breakout from the Saints defense is foiled. Through center ice now. Pass doesn't collect. And slowly, Bunty now. Bunty does a great job. Bunty multitasking on the tie-up and the clearing attempt. Beautiful. Wonderful back check from big shot. Clayton with the blocker save. Another big shot goes wide. Saints applying some pressure now as Coley. Mills now in the corner. Puck below the Stars net. Rubo's going to control. Send one off the boards and not out. Deflected. 2 men all alone in front. Clayton, another save. Another brilliant save. Great work from Clayton. As two Saints players were all alone with that bouncing puck. Got a shot off, but Clayton stands tall again. Happ and Hoffine out there now with Roar, Swan, and Holman. Holman wins it over towards Hoffine. He sweeps it to the blue line, not out. Through to Happ. Happ lofts one out this time, and Stars can chase. Saints switch it up. Far side. Tried to swipe one into the zone. They do well with that the second time. Happ again, out of the zone. That was up to Roar, where it bounces back in offsides. 5:13 to play in the third period. Still have a 1-1 game. Hoffine, Happ with Swan, Holman, and Roar. Comes back to Happ now. Happ goes lofting up towards center ice. Swan gets one up towards Holman. Holman trips over the blue line. He was in with Roar as Roar's forecheck now creates a little bit of a disturbance. Swan keeps it in. And now through the dot, Saints able to get it out. Happ's going to have to backtrack with Hoffine. Saints are in now one-on-one. Great job by Archer pushing his man towards the corner, and Roar on the back check intercepts that centering attempt. Stays mid-boards, on net, just wide. Hoffine will have to hustle to get there as Saints dump it back around. Puck now below the Stars net. Griffin Happ stays with his man, gets a beautiful poke check, and controls the puck. He's going to get one back around with some time. And while it is out, boy, it was cleared back up through the middle again.
Oh, nice.
Hoffine to Holman. That gets through his stick and back in for an offsides. Great game. 4:07 left here. Center ice face-off here. Burnett, Bunty, and Shimonik are going to be out there with Dighton and Rubo. Burnett fights for the face-off control. Saints control now. They will take the zone. Bunty, beautiful body check on the blue line. Leaves Rubo to take care behind the net. Puck tied up. Bunty and Rubo. Puck comes out to the near corner where Burnett will have to chase. He takes a hit. Far corner now. Rubo's going to get control. Avoid the hit, but here comes... There we go. Bunty sends one towards the blue line, but not out. Saints are going to dump it back in for a chase. Dighton now in the corner. Dighton going to choose body first. Falls on his man. Has a stick taken away. And here comes Shimonik. He's going to go wide. Loses control of the puck right on the blue line. Going to get a centering pass that goes wide for Burnett to chase. Burnett pins his man on the boards. And the exit goes right to the Saints players. Rubo eliminates his man, wiping sticks. Shimonik takes his man out from behind. And I believe that whistle is going to be for icing. Whew. Is he making a call? He is making a call for holding. Unbelievable. One ref called icing, the other called a penalty. So with 2:52 to play in the third, the Saints are going to go on the power play. As the Stars are going to go to the box for holding. And while we get this penalty sorted out, I believe the Saints called timeout. They had a ton of momentum, but I guess play was stopping anyway because of the penalty and the whistle. So 2:52 to play in the third. Game is tied at 1. Stars to the box for 1:30. They're going to be shorthanded for the majority of the rest of this game.
Go!
Hoffine Mills with Coley and Homan. Face off to the left of Clayton here as Stars have a very important penalty to kill off here. Holman wins it to Hoffine. Hoffine lofts one to center ice. That will not have the momentum to go all the way down. So it will choose some time as through center ice now. Here come the Saints. 3-on-3. They're going to take the zone way offsides. As puck on edge. Threw off the cadence of that rush. And we have a whistle. Again, stop clock. So not as much benefit to those whistles as there was in periods 1 and 2. Holman loses control of the faceoff. Saints going to get control and try to set up some structure here. Holman intercepts the centering pass and banks one out to center ice. That will track all the way back to the Saints zone. They go D to D. A little clumsy, but they do create a breakout now. We'll gain the zone, not offsides, as here come the Saints, looking to set up their structure on the power play. Shot goes in on Clayton, who sees it all the way and gloves it. Clayton's on one today. He's feeling it. 48 seconds left in the Stars' shorthanded campaign here.
Go, Stars!
Dighton and Happ out there now with Bunty and Swan. Bunty wins it back towards Happ. Puck tumbling now. Happ lifts the stick and gets it back on all the way out. Beautiful play there. As that's not going to have enough effort or energy to get all the way for an ice, so we'll continue to chew up clock. Swan forechecking. Beautiful pressure inside the Stars' offensive zone as Bunty with a chip through center ice. Here come the Saints. They are not going to get control of this one as another backhanded clearing attempt. Shot blocked by Happ. Another shot in on Clayton. He kicks it aside, and Dighton is able to clear it out of the zone. Whistle sounds. That was out. Absolutely. As Stars doing a great job defensively, eating pucks and clearing the zone. 10 seconds remaining on the Stars' shorthanded effort here. 1:32 to play in the third period. Hodgson, Holman, Dighton, Happ. Holman wins one back to Happ. He's going to loft one. He's going to get one up to Holman. Now Holman through center ice. Holman's going to take the zone shorthanded, send one on net. Low and hard, stays on the goalie, and he covers it. So 1:18 left here in the third. We're back to full strength. Game tied 1-1. Roar, Hodgson, Holman out there now with Dighton and Happ on the blue line. Face off. Holman wins it back towards Happ, but that gets all the way out. Dighton forced to chase. He's going to cycle in behind his own net, take a bad angle on that one as Happ is forced to recover. Roar up to Happ. Now Saints coming out front, all alone. Puck is out and loose. Great job by Happ to tie that one up. Boy, he went from on the ground to out in front. Shot coming in now. Oh! Deflected in the net as the Stars could not clear the zone. And with 49.7 seconds, a beautiful shot from the Saints blue line finds a stick back post, and that's deflected in. Oh, what a bummer. Face off now to center ice. Saints take a 2-1 lead, win the draw as Bunty chips it in. There goes Clayton to the bench. Stars are going to have a wide open net here and 6 skaters to try to figure this out. Rubo chips one head high towards his players on the blue line, gets by both of them and goes down for an icing. Critical error there as now this face-off is going to come all the way back down and Clayton's going to have to get back in net. Rubo and Hoffine out there with Holman, Shimonik, and Bunty. Offside whistle sounds with 23.8 seconds. As this face-off now will come out to the neutral zone, and Clayton will determine that to be safe enough for him to get out and back to the bench. Stars have an extra skater. Here goes Dighton. Dighton sweeps one. He's going to have the zone. He's going to be taken down from behind. And as the whistle sounds, the Stars are going to have 6-on-4. So with 15.5 seconds left, Saints are going to go to the box for tripping and maybe hooking. And with the empty net, we'll have a 6-on-4 advantage now. 15.5 seconds. Stars are going to call a timeout. So this face-off will go to the right of the Saints net. They have just been whistled for hooking with 15.5 seconds left. So Saints up 2-1. Stars will be on the ice with 6 skaters, 6-on-4 advantage here for the remaining seconds of this game. Hoffine, Rubo, Bunty, Shimonik, Holman, Dighton, all out there for the Stars. Face off to Dighton. Dighton goes near corner. He's tied up, but is able to get a centering pass. It's tumbling alone in front. Oh, the last second effort. Hoffine now from the blue line goes wide, and that will do it. There was an effort there. There was a chance, and the Stars will fall short against Saints 2-1. Good weekend for the Stars. Seems like this lineup is still gelling and doing well, and we will head into the week of practice, and then I believe everybody heads to Tulsa for 3 friendlies next weekend. So one more weekend left before league finals, and the teams will line up, do their handshake. Always a competitive game, and hope everybody has a good Sunday.